Well, how's it going, everybody? It's the sniper punter Chambless here.
How's it going, everyone? It's Tanhim, the Titan Kuddus. Listen, I'm just here to do what I need to do.
Looking for my victim, my opponent. He's probably a good guy, but he's gotta die tonight.
I didn't do any revision, none needed, all in. See what's all there, if it's useful, if it's not.
He is in my scope. I am looking for that title, and I won't stop until I knock off everybody off of my until I get to the title.
If I beat you, not my opponent, he'll be see it coming. I'm just a guy who loves movies and will show what I'm made, and I'm actually looking forward to it.
All of you are in the sniper scope tonight. Sorry.
If I win, it'd be a nice victory. It'd be a bit sweet moment as well. So we'll see what happens. And yeah, to be fair, I'm looking forward to beating you. I hope I do. Let's see what happens.
What is up, movie trivia face-off fanatics? It's David the Spaniard Garcia with David DJ Snacks, and we have another exciting match in the movie trivia face-off. Today it is not a qualifying match, it is not a tournament match, but we have two newcomers with a lot of spirit. So Snacks, what do you think about this match?
Hey, how are you there, Spaniard? Good to see you again, buddy. That's right. This is a debut match. Two new singles competitors getting their first match in, starting to work on their rankings. Latecomers to the league, and man, has this league grown recently. What do you think about everybody who's joined us in the last 2 weeks now?
I mean, I don't know what exploded, but it seems like people are running away from something and they end up, falling up here. So
hey, I like it, man. The more people, the merrier. It's going to be a huge league come next year, man. Next year's tournament, we might have to expand to 64 from 32, huh?
That's going to be crazy.
It's going to be nuts for sure. So yeah, we got the Titan and the Sniper in this match today, making their debut over here in the movie trivia face-off. Excellent promos from both. A lot of good talk. We got a tweener. We got a kind of a face. Let's see what's happening with these guys today. You ready to start there, Spaniard?
Yeah, so let's do it.
All right. Introducing first, representing the fine city of London, England. He is known as the Titan. They call him Tanhim Kuddus.
How's it going, everyone? How's it
Hey.
going?
Welcome
Good to see you,
the
mate.
league.
Glad you're here.
Yeah, looking forward to it, man. This league has gone massively. So fair play. Looking forward to joining it.
Oh, yeah, man. Good to have you here. All right, and his opponent, representing the fabulous state of Arkansas. He also has the Horoscope podcast and Film Nerd TV on the YouTube. He is Hunter the Sniper Chambless.
What's up, everybody? I'm ready to kill this clown. Let's get
Ooh, man. Wow. All right. I didn't realize we were taping.
I like it.
Didn't realize we were taping in Clown World today, but let's go for it. What do you think? Are you ready, Sniper?
Let's go.
You ready, Sniper?
I'm ready.
You ready, Titan?
Already, mate.
You ready, Spaniard?
I am.
Let's get ready to face off.
Alright guys, in round number 1 we are going to ask you 8 questions to the fields, and you are going to have 15 seconds to write down your best attempt of an answer in your whiteboard on any writing device you have with you. Each answer answered correctly is going to be 1 point for you, and you will also have 3 repeats and 1 challenge to use all throughout the match. Do you guys understand the rules?
Yep.
Got it.
Alright.
All right, here we go. Your first question today comes from the categories of 90s movies. 90s movies. Movies made in the 1990s. In which 1990s film did Jodie Foster play FBI agent Clarice Starling?
You are not going to believe it, but I actually knew this one.
Well, this is a pretty damn good movie. I mean, it did. I'm pretty sure it won at least 1 Oscar.
This is one of my
Five,
favorite
Scared the hell
movies
out of me.
of all time.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. And we'll go with Tanhim first.
Silence of the Lambs.
That is correct. And Sniper.
The Silence of the Lamb.
All right, 1 point each.
Alright guys, your second question comes in the category of biopics. These are movies about real people. So, who plays Jay Gatsby in the 2013 movie about his life?
I didn't watch this film because I'm not a huge fan of this person.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Of course, that's your first one. So, who plays Jay Gatsby in the 2013 movie about his life?
I just had to make sure that I heard the right name.
Have you seen this movie, Spaniard? You seen this one?
Not full, but
5,
I have seen
4,
glimpses of it.
3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Alright, we go to Hunter first.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leo DiCaprio is correct. Tanhim.
Leo DiCaprio.
Both correct.
All right.
2-2.
2 points each. Right
Yep.
on. Your next question comes from the category of horror thriller. Horror thriller. In the 2011 movie Season of the Witch, who plays the main character?
Oh, this movie.
Again, another movie I haven't seen. And have you seen this one? Well, you don't like horror flicks, so.
I have seen it. I didn't know it was
Wow.
a horror-ish film when I watched it in the theater.
4, 3,
I didn't know it
2,
existed.
1. Pens down. And we'll go with Titan.
Yeah, nothing.
And Sniper.
Nicolas Cage.
That is correct for a
In that-
3-2 lead.
In that movie, Ron Perlman headbutts the devil.
Can you say his name again? Can you say his name again for me?
Ron Perlman? Perlman?
Yeah.
Haha. All right. Your fourth question. In the category of comedies. Ahaha, aha. What is the name of Charlie Sheen's character in Hot Shots?
This is a great parody film.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's great. The second one's almost as good too, which is unusual for parody movies. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
All right, Sniper.
Chuck.
Nope. Tanhim?
Didn't have it.
No guess? All right, so 3-2.
The correct answer is Topper Harley. Topper Harley.
And no perfect rounds today.
And you didn't even jinx it today. How about that?
Nope.
All right, your fifth question comes from the category of movie quotes. You had me at hello is a quote from what film?
Nice quote.
That's a good one. For somebody like me or you, it's probably a softball, but you know, it's a good quote.
I didn't know it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pens down. Let's go with
Pens down.
Titan.
Jerry Maguire.
That is correct. And Sniper.
I went later or earlier. I think
That was a complete guess.
All right. Complete guesses sometimes work. 3-3 going into the next question.
All right, your sixth question in the category of animated movies that I actually have seen most of the time.
Most of, yes, you're good in this category.
Who voices Queen Eleanor in the movie Brave?
I think I saw this in one of our practice matches, or practice sessions.
Maybe. I am going to say this is probably my less favorite Pixar movie.
Understandable. 5,
I don't like it.
3, 2, 1, and pens down.
Okay, Sniper.
Meryl Streep.
No. And Tanhim?
Emma Thompson.
That is correct for 1 point, and he takes the lead 4-3.
Nice. Very nice. All right. From the category of Oscar movies. Oscar movies. For which movie was Robin Williams... Let me start that again. For which movie did Robin Williams win an Oscar?
Ooh. He only has one Oscar?
As far as I know, I'd have to go double check, but I don't want to ruin the Oscars category if it ever comes up in the league either.
Unbelievable.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with the Titan.
Good Will Hunting.
And Sniper.
Goodwill Hunting.
Okay.
Correct for both.
5-4. 5-4. Alright guys, your last question in this round comes on the category of fantasy / sci-fi. What is the name of Bill Murray's character in Ghostbusters?
Oh, I love this movie.
Ooh.
It's probably one top 10 for me. Top 10 all time for me, probably.
I think we'll accept the just the last
4,
name.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't get it in time. I was sensing a JTE there. Alright,
I
Hunter.
was thinking I didn't want to use it.
Bankman?
That is correct. And Tanhim?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I didn't get it. That was the one I was going for.
Alright, so going out of round number 1, we have a tie 5-5. Both competitors getting some answers incorrectly, but they have a pretty good showing for their first match.
Yeah, not bad. You know, your initial match, you're under the white hot spotlight. Might get a little nervous at times. Forget that you have a JTE to burn, or and it happens. I mean, heck, the one match I've competed in, I forgot I could ask for a repeat like 3 times. So we'll have to see what happens in round 2. All right, here we go. Let's move on to round 2.
Alright, so in the second round, each competitor is going to get a spin of the wheel and they will receive 4 questions, once they have selected a category. If they are not happy with what they landed on the first time, they can spin again unless they have landed on opponent's choice. Each correct answer will provide them with 2 points, and if they are not so sure of an answer, they can ask for multiple choice, in which case we will give them 4 possible answers and the value of the question will go down to 1 point. I will also remind the competitors there is stealing available in this round, so be careful if you miss because your opponent can get your points. Hunter, you have used 1 JTE, and Tanhim, you still have those 3. So, since you two are both in your first match and none of you is in the lead because you are tied at 5, I am going to use the Star Wars coin to determine who goes first. So, Hunter, call it.
Heads.
It's heads. So, do you want to go first or spin again?
I'll start.
Alright, so Snacks, why don't you list the categories and give it a spin for Hunter?
Whoa. All right. Whoa, everybody okay?
Yeah, got it.
Okay. All right. Your categories on the wheel today are movie release dates, horror thriller, Tom Hanks, animated films, new releases, Stanley Kubrick, director, comic book movies, 80s movies, and Scarlett Johansson, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Are you ready?
Yep, let's do it.
All right, your first spin. Looks like we're going to end up with animated films.
No, spin again.
All right, spinning away from animated, your second spin. Let's see what you end up having to... Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, just barely landed on Stanley Kubrick.
Alright, so I will administer your questions, Mr. Hunter. And it's going to be 4 questions in the category of Stanley Kubrick. And I think... Oh no, I was going to say that Sam Elk is going to be happy with this director, but I just remember it's not Kubrick, it's Fincher. Anyways.
Yeah.
Alright, Hunter, your first question in the category of Stanley Kubrick. In the first act of Stanley Kubrick's 2001 A Space Odyssey, what kind of animals examine a mysterious black monolith?
Solid question.
I know this one.
Multiple choice.
Alright. A. Cows. B. Bears. C. Apes. C. D. Wolves.
Can you repeat the choices, please?
The whole question?
No, the choices.
The options, okay. A. Cows. B. Bears. C. Apes. D. Wolves.
I'm gonna go 8.
C. Apes is correct for 1 point. Alright, your second question. Actor Malcolm McDowell's character in Stanley Kubrick's A Clockwork Orange is famous for wearing what kind of hat? And this is a question where you have to know a type of hat's name.
Yeah, absolutely.
Multiple choice.
Okay, A. A bowler. B. A fedora. C. A trilby. D. A deer stalker. What kind of names are those?
They're actual names of hats.
Yeah, like...
Pandora?
B. Fedora is incorrect. Tanhim for the steal, your options are A. Bowler. B. Fedora. C. Trilby. Or D. Deer stalker.
You know, deer stalker is what Sherlock Holmes wears.
Yeah, Tanhim?
A Bowler?
A. Bowler is correct.
Yep, that was my second choice. Damn it.
Yep.
No idea what that is.
It's the round top hat. It's, you know what it. If you saw it,
I
you
know.
know
I
exactly
know it was
what.
a top hat. I didn't know what it was called. Yeah.
Okay, so we have a tie 6-6 with the third question in Stanley Kubrick for Hunter. Actor Ryan O'Neal played the lead role in which Stanley Kubrick film?
What's the actor's name? Sorry.
See, actor Ryan O'Neal.
I think I know this one. Not 100%. I think I know it. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Okay, that's your second JTE. Actor Ryan O'Neal played the lead role in which film by Stanley Kubrick?
All of his films are very unusual too. They're not
Yeah,
run-of-the-mill stuff.
I am starting to know
Multiple
that.
choice.
Okay. A. A Clockwork Orange. B. Barry Lyndon. C. 2001: A Space Odyssey. Or D. Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket.
The Full Metal Jacket is incorrect. Tanhim for the steal, your options are A. A Clockwork Orange. B. Barry Lyndon. C. 2001: A Space Odyssey. Or D. Full Metal Jacket.
2001: A Space Odyssey.
That is also incorrect. The correct answer was B. Barry Lyndon.
Mary Landon.
Oh.
Yep.
All right, and Hunter, your last question in the category of Stanley Kubrick. Who played the role of United States President Merkin Muffley in Stanley Kubrick's Dr. Strangelove?
Multiple choice.
Okay, your options are A. Peter Sellers. B. Sterling Hayden. C. John Cassell. Or D. Keenan Wynn.
Ooh, those are tough ones.
B.
B. Sterling Hayden is incorrect. Tanhim for the steal, your options. A. Peter Sellers. B. Sterling Hayden. C. John Cassell. Or D. Keenan Wynn.
A.
A. Peter Sellers is correct for 1 point. And he goes up 7-6, and he has to answer his question. So if he gets a category he is good at, he could be in a very good position to win this match.
Could definitely put a big dent and make a huge lead in this. Let me go over and get my wheel again. All right, whenever you're ready for the spin, sir.
Go for it.
And here we go. Looking like it's going to end up on comic book movies.
I'll take it.
Okay.
All right. Get my camera back up. I will be asking you your questions for this round. let's see. Not that. Hit that button. All right. We got some questions for you there, Titan. Here we go. Comic book movies is the category. Your first question. In the movie X-Men Days of Future Past, who was the first mutant whose consciousness was sent back in time?
Ooh, that is nice.
Bishop.
I'm sorry?
Bishop.
That is correct for 2 points. Opening up that lead to 9-6. Your next question. In Deadpool 2, who was the last member of the X-Force to die during the failed landing attempt? There's some sound questions, man.
Peter.
Wow. That is incorrect. Would you like to try to steal Sniper?
Was it Vanisher?
Also incorrect. We were looking for Zeitgeist. Zeitgeist. All right, your next question. In which Marvel Cinematic Universe film does Scarlett Johansson make an uncredited cameo appearance?
Thor Ragnarok.
That is incorrect. Would you like to try to steal Sniper?
An uncredited cameo.
Thor: The Dark World.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel.
Really?
And your final,
She has a little message.
your final question comes from the category of comic book movies. In Batman and Robin, what type of event does Dick follow Barbara to?
I wrote this question. Ha!
Did you? All right.
Yeah.
I hope you
I've
know
seen
the
that
answer then.
once and I ignored it.
5, 4.
Masquerade.
That is incorrect. Would you like to try to steal Sniper?
Was it a ball?
Also incorrect. We're looking for an illegal motorcycle race. Illegal motorcycle race.
You know this movie is my guilty pleasure.
Yes. So at the end of round 2, it is a 9-6 lead for the Titan. Didn't really expand the lead as much as we thought he might because he landed on a comic book movie.
I think he.
Other than old people like me, most people know comic book movies.
I think he. At sometimes he forgot he could go multiple choice, maybe.
Multiple choice.
Yeah. I forgot, but I thought some of them I knew.
Yeah.
Man, first time matches, man. Sometimes you forget. Just remember that the next time you're on screen, you do have your choice. You have multiple choices.
Yeah, but no,
Right.
not anymore in this match, by the way.
Not in this match. No, not in this match. 9-6 lead for the Titan. We're going to head on to round 3.
Alright, so in round number 3, each competitor is going to give us 3 numbers from 1 to 19, which will correspond to 3 random categories in the movie Trivia Galaxy. We will provide them with 3 questions that will vary in value from 2 points, 3 points, and 5 points. There is no stealing and no penalty for missing a question in this round. Hunter, you have used 2 JTEs, and Tanhim, you still have yours intact. Do you guys understand the rules?
Yep.
Alright, so Snacks, so Tanhim, you are in the lead 9-6. So if you could please provide us with your numbers.
7, 10, 14.
Right.
7, 10, and 14. All right. Sniper, what about you, my friend?
1 to 19, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna go 3. 3, 13, 19.
Right.
3, 13, and 19. And since you are trailing, I will ask you your questions first. You pick number 3 for your 2-point question. That corresponds to coming of age movies. Coming of age movies. Your 2-point question. In Dead Poets Society, what Latin phrase does John Keating teach his students? Solid question.
Yeah. A solid 2-pointer.
Mm-hmm.
I know this one.
4, 3.
Love.
That is incorrect. We're looking for carpe diem. Carpe diem. All right, that means you got to answer this 3-point question to tie the match. You picked category 13. That is 2010's movies.
I was alive during them.
So was I. Imagine that. All right. Your 3-point question in 2010s. Who plays Ray Gaines, an LA Fire Department pilot in the movie San Andreas?
Oh,
Yeah, I've never seen this movie, so there's
But
no
I
chance
think
I would have gotten this.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
That is correct.
that would
for
have
3
been my
points.
guess.
Tie it. 9-9 tie. 9-9 tie.
All right, Tanhim, so you selected for your 2-pointer the category number 7, and that here corresponds to directors. And
Okay.
I am going to go to the database for your 2-pointer. All right. In the category of directors, in the Stanley Kubrick directed Ice White Shut, who played the female leading role of Alice Harford?
That's a solid
Nicole
question, too,
Kidman?
for Kubrick.
Nicole Kidman is correct for 2 points. And he goes
Sending it back over.
up 11-9, if I am not mistaken.
I have 11-9 as well. It sends it back over to the sniper to ask his 5-point question to stay in the game. You picked category number 19. That is 1990s movies. 90s movies. And your 5-point question to stay in the game. What actor provided the voice of Lumiere in Beauty and the Beast? This is a rather deep cut. I like it.
Yeah,
Solid 5-pointer.
Lumiere.
Good 5-point question.
I know who voiced
I'm
him.
American. We say Lumiere. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. All right, that is your last JTE. The question again. What actor provided the voice of Lumiere in Beauty and the Beast?
I know who voiced him in the remake. Hello
In the live
there.
action version? 5, 4, 3, 2,
I don't know.
One.
Fuck.
and your winner, representing the fine city of London, it is the Titan, Tanhim Kuddus. The correct answer we were looking for there
Mean what you mean.
is Jerry Orbach. Jerry Orbach.
No idea who that is.
Would never pull that in my life.
That's why that's a 5-point
Hard
question.
question.
Looks like our final score there was 11-9. What do you say to that, Spander?
Yeah, I say 11-9 as well.
All right, let me
Solid
check my phone
match.
here. Okay, I'm still waiting on the next. So yeah, this is a pretty good match for 2 first-timers. Nothing to be ashamed of. Just because you lose doesn't mean you're out. Okay, wait, I'm getting the text message now. Looks like, all right, yes. Andrew the Elk Kelk is at the Elks Lodge, and he is prepared to do our post-match interviews. Guys, hope you've got some warm clothes ready, because we're going to send you off to the Great White North. Here we go.
Face-off fanatics, Andrew, the Elk, Kelk, coming to you live from the Elks Lodge as always, here in glorious Canada, where we know how to pronounce the word French is a second language. And we've got some wonderful competitors here with us today. We're starting off with the man who came out with the victory in today's matchup, the Titan himself, Tanhim. Tanhim, how you doing today, brother?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. I was quite nervous at the beginning. It went well. It was quite fun.
All right, says he's having fun here in the face-off, and that's good because Tanhim, you will be coming back. That means you are moving on in the league and into possibly getting another matchup real soon. I know we got a good match today. Let's start off with round number 1. Did okay in round number 1, coming out of it tied. How are you feeling? 5 points up out of 8.
Yeah, it was those questions. Those ones I completely didn't know. The ones I did, and there was the Jeremy Maguire one. I don't know how I pulled that off. I was literally the biggest guess I've ever just thought. Sounds like Jeremy Maguire. Seen it once. Yeah, worked out. I think that was a big push for me. So yeah, and to be fair, it was 5-5, so it was very tight. It was tight from the beginning.
All right, had some shades of Stacey Howard, Josh McCouga in that round number 1. And then we move on into round number 2. Now, both competitors spinning the wheel. You didn't come away with a ton of points on your own spin, but you made good on a couple of steals there, Tanhim, and that puts you up coming out of round number 2 with a 3-point lead, going 9 points over 6. What are you thinking as round number 2 wraps up?
Yeah, no, to be fair play to him. He got very hard category. I would not have got any of them. It was, I'm not gonna lie, I did Josh McCougar and guess a bit. And even in my category, it was by I forgot I had multiple choice, but I just went for ones I thought might have been the answer. Scarlett Johansson was in for Ragnarok for like a second for that message bit. I thought that was on Credit Camp, but they were just replaying message anyway, so yeah, could have done a lot more better in that round, a lot more better.
Well, lots of time to improve, as we said. Definitely going to be seeing you again real soon. And then round number 3 comes up. Your opponent not able to put up a lot of points, so all you had to do was answer your 2-pointer, and you're coming away with the victory today. An 11-9 victory, if I'm not mistaken. Tanhim, feeling good about this win? You're going to be coming back and seeing us again real soon.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. On another challenge. Fair play to Hunter. He did really well. He was a tough opponent, to be fair. So yeah, luck was a big factor in this game, I'd say. But I'm looking forward to challenging you and see what comes out of it.
Hey, Tanhim, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you so much for competing. You're coming away with the win today. And, of course, you are going to be coming back, as I have mentioned already. Get over and speak to the sniper right now. We are here with the sniper, Hunter Chambless. Sniper, unfortunately, could not get the victory today. I am sorry for your loss, brother, but I know that you're going to want to come back. You're going to want to play again. This is an addicting sport that we are involved in. Sports entertainment, as I heard one commissioner call it just the other day. Great matchup today. Now let's start off round number 1. You did pretty well in round number 1. You put up 5 points, and you're coming out of it tied. What are your feelings moving forward with the match?
Some of those round 1s I should have known. But you know what you know. I didn't know some of them. We ended up tied. Thought I could do better in round 2. But what are you going to do about that?
Fortunate nature of the game. Sometimes you can't know everything, can't see every movie in the world, but you bring the knowledge to the deck like you did today. And round number 2 is an important one to talk about, because I think that's where the whole thing kind of fell apart for you.
Yeah, no shit.
A category you didn't like, spun again. I don't know how about you like that second one, but in the end, giving up a couple of steals there, not able to put the points on the board. You feeling defeated at all while that's going on?
No, you never feel defeated when you're in a match, because as a sniper, I have to be on my target at all times. I can't lay my head down. I can't look over, because if I see that guy, I'm shooting to kill. And just today, he went right out of my sight. Won't happen again, man.
The man does escape you today. He's ducking, dodging, and dipping and diving, all that good stuff. If you can dodge a ball, you can dodge a wrench, ladies and gentlemen. With a good attitude, like you said, never give up, because you were pretty close there. Couldn't pull that 2, but you put up your 3-pointer. A 5-pointer, you would have put yourself in a position where he would have needed to hit his 5 to win. 3-point would have taken you to sudden death. So you are correct. Never give up on that. Unfortunately, not able to pull it out today.
Fucking Beauty and the Beast question from the 90s.
That's what we're going to see of you, I'm sure, Hunter. And I want to remind everybody out there that my man, the sniper, has a podcast out there, the Horror Scope podcast. Check it out. Podcasts are old. I don't know how podcasts work. I know nothing about technical stuff. Sorry very much to see you go down today, but see you again, I'm sure.
You know what, though? I have someone else in my scope. And it's that so-called king that wants to run around, running his mouth, talking about how he's the king, he knows all. Well, you know what, king? You're in my scope next, bitch.
Now, I'm going to have to... surprised by this. There's a call-out coming out, and I'm going to have to ask for some clarification, because I don't know if you've been watching the matches. I don't know if you know this. We've got about 19 kings here in the movie trivia. Which king are you gunning for?
That so-called king with the thorn hat himself, fucking douchebag Caleb Coho. I'm calling your ass out. You die. You're next.
All right, things get heated. They get fired up here in the outside, which is good because, as Snacks pointed out, we do not have a lot of heat outside. But Caleb Coho, we're going to see what he says about this, see how he responds to the call-out. Hunter Chambless today couldn't quite get that victory. Get back to another couple of fine gentlemen over at the desk. Garcia, take it away.
Whoa! I mean, that was something.
Wow. Yeah, like I said, man, we got some heat rolling off of those post-match interviews today. Solid match from Tanhim. I know he's going to go pretty far. He knows what he's got to work on. He's got a couple holes. You know, got to remember that sometimes you can use multiple choice in the second round. It's okay. It's there to use. Didn't use a single JTE either, so maybe he'll go back and watch this match and realize where he kind of made a mistake and move forward from that.
Yeah, I think being a newcomer, the strategy part of the game still escapes him, but I think that you can just get with work and training and watching the matches and everything. Maybe he could get a manager, who knows?
Yeah, we'll have to see if he ends up in somebody's faction or he grabs a manager somewhere along the line. His performance today warrants somebody taking a closer look at him anyways. His opponent today, the Sniper, talking a lot of trash after the match, calling out Caleb, the Mad King Coho. That was, I don't think we've had that heated of a call out in this league yet. What do you say to that?
Well, no, I don't think we have. Not yet, no. And the thing is, so Caleb Coho is in the tournament right now. He is playing Tony Hill, the Smash Mouth in the first round, which I see going either way, to be honest. Because
it's gonna be a solid match.
Hill is a really good competitor as well. So if Caleb loses his first round tournament match, we know he has a sniper aiming for his head to pick the bones.
Right. You know, sometimes you end up in the sniper scope, and sometimes the sniper doesn't realize he's also in the scope, so we'll have to see what happens. That match may be a little while in the making, but certainly probably most likely going to happen somewhere down the line. And I want to start off, like I always do, I want to thank our competitors today, the Titan and the Sniper. Big thank you for today's match. Good, solid match. Look forward to calling matches for you again in the future. As always, a big thank you across the desk to my partner, David the Spaniard Garcia, and the behind-the-scenes crew that you never see, the writers, the recorders, the editors, the graphics guys, the social team. By the way, if anybody doesn't know, we're talking about, well, it depends on when this match drops. We may already have them out, but there may be maybe some league t-shirts coming out soon, so keep your eye open for that as well. A big thank you out there to all the face-off. You know, I almost forgot to thank the Elk for his fantastic interviews,
Yeah, right.
as he always does. Self-proclaimed most exciting man in the league. We'll have to see about that. You're welcome. And a thank you out there to all the face-off fanatics for tuning in. Remember to share, subscribe, like, spread the word. Get into the Facebook groups. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube channel. Spread the word. Get your friends and your family and everybody else you know. Any of your Schmodown friends that you know, get them in here to check out this so you can see what's going on. We're growing leaps and bounds by the week. Got some more tweaks coming to our graphics, so pay attention, see if you can figure out what we changed. And as always, I want to say to y'all, be excellent to each other.